itself machine because it's known as simple machine. Now we are learning some simple machines. Okay. One boy is lifting the dumbbells. Okay, picking dumbbells is a heavy work. Okay, we are getting energy from the food, and we are using this energy when we are doing some work. So these are simple machine. Simple machines are just machine. Simple machines. These all are simple machines. Okay, ये सब हम लर्न करते गए, फिर से लर्न करेंगे. Incline plane. Incline plane make our work easier with less effort. हमको यहाँ से अगर हमको ऐसे ये व्हील चेयर अगर हमको ये व्हील चेयर चढ़ानी हो ऐसे सीढ़ी पर तो कितनी प्रॉब्लम होगी हमें व्हील चेयर सीढ़ी पर चढ़ाने के लिए. मगर ये इंक्लाइन प्लेन है उसकी वजह से हमको लेस एफर्ट देना पड़ेगा ना. हमारे फोर्स कम लगेगा इंक्लाइन प्लेन की वजह से. अगर हम ऐसे सीढ़ी से चढ़ाते तो हमको बहुत ज़्यादा फोर्स लगाना पड़ता. सो इंक्लाइन प्लेन इज अ सिंपल मशीन इज अ स्लोप. These all are the examples of inclined plane. Now we will learn about wheels and axle. These all are the examples of wheels and axle. I have given the example of pulley, na? This one that from
Ma'am,
without pulley it was very hard to pull a bucket of water, okay? But with pulley it is very easy to pull the
ma'am,
bucket from the well. Yes.
मैम आपका वॉइस बराबर नहीं आ रहा है और आप और थोड़ा पीछे से आप स्टार्ट करेंगे.
पीछे से स्टार्ट बिकॉज ऑलरेडी फिनिश.
मैंने वो देखा नहीं जो कर रहा था वो साइकिलिंग साइकिलिंग के बाद वो कुछ 4 फोटोज आए थे.
अच्छा वो तो एग्जांपल्स थे. यस लेट मी जस्ट शो.
हाँ, आई हैव टू सी. आई हैव टू सी.
Okay.
मैम योर वॉइस इज वेरी मच स्लो.
Okay, आप सिर्फ देख के रहो.
મમ્મી અહીંયા આવો તો આવું લખેલું.
Yes. Yes. Yes, say it. बीच बीच में ही बोलती हूँ, इसीलिए आपको ऐसा लग रहा होगा कि आवाज़ नहीं आ रही है, बट मैं कभी जब जरूर होती है ना तभी बोलती हूँ, इसलिए ऐसा ना समझना कि
मेरे को
मैम की
आपका
आवाज़
आवाज
नहीं
आ
आ
ही
रही
नहीं रहा है, एकदम नहीं आ रहा है। क्या मैं
है। लेट मी
रिजॉइंट
जस्ट
हो
टेक दिस
जाऊं?
आउट।
कैन आई रिजॉइंट?
नाउ कैन यू लिसन मी प्रॉपर्ली?
Yes, ma'am. Now your voice is
Okay, so now when I'm playing this video, can you listen properly?
Help move things quickly and easily.
Yes, can you listen
The
it properly?
wheels in a bicycle,
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
doorknob are also the examples of
हाँ
wheels.
मैम, pause.
Sorry.
An axle. In this, a wheel turns on a post.
Okay, you want to see it from here, okay? And I will share this video with you also. So if you
No,
want to
four,
see it,
four are there. No. Yeah.
sorry, what?
Four are there. No.
Which four, beta?
Uh, मैम इसके बाद जो आता है ना वो।
अच्छा यहाँ से,
The T of the
यहाँ ये सब देख लिया, राइट?
Yes.
ओके, ये अब यहाँ से कंटिन्यू करेंगे हम, ठीक है?
wheel
It's okay.
Okay.
and axle. In this, a wheel turns on a post to help move things quickly and easily. The wheels in a bicycle
Now these all are
Yes,
the
ma'am.
example of
Here,
wheel and axle.
here.
also the examples of wheels.
These all are the examples of wheel
साइकिल के
and
बाजू में
हाँ,
See this steering
साइकिल
of
के
car.
बाजू में there is steering wheel
Doorknob
and this
are
is door
also
knob.
the examples of wheels.
डोर लॉक।
जिससे हम डोर खोलते हैं वो.
Oh,
These all are the examples of axle and wheel. Okay.
okay.
And axles.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now without pulley is very hard to fetch the water.
From the well.
It is
But
very
he is
hard
not
for,
able
for
to
the
pull
boy.
the bucket.
But
Now he is
when
pulling the
is
bucket
with
of
pulley,
water
it's very
with
easy.
the help of pulley. A pulley uses a wheel and a rope to lift the load.
A pulley is used
Used to pull the thing. That's why it is called pulley.
Pulley is
It is
used
used
with
in crane,
wheel and rope
flat
to lift
pole,
the rope.
and a mini blind. Levers. How do you think a seesaw works on the ground?
Now lever. There are three types of levers. Type 1, type 2 and type 3 levers. Okay, so you have to learn these three types of levers.
So high. But when you are at the other end of seesaw, it is so easy to lift him. When you and your friend are sitting at the two ends of the seesaw, it has a fixed point at center.
Okay, now
This
he is
fixed
saying
point
that in seesaw, two loads are there, but fixed point is in between, center.
is called fulcrum.
This fixed point is known as
Apply to
fulcrum.
lift your friend is called effort.
This is lifting. So if lifting needs effort. Okay, so
ma'am.
Is assisted by
FULCRUM.
fulcrum. Fulcrum is the fixed point. Okay. When fulcrum is in between and effort and load is inside, it is known as first class lever.
on a fixed point. The lever helps you to move a load easier. The examples of lever are seesaw, plier,
These all
and
are the
water
examples
locomotive.
of
There are three types of
levers.
levers.
First lever.
Let us discuss them in detail in
Now?
our next screen. First class lever.
First class lever.
Can you lift a giant stone with your hands?
No,
The
we
answer
can't
is
lift these big stones with the help. Okay, without help. So we need some help. Now, class one lever. Okay, where fulcrum is in between. You can see it here. Okay, the fixed point is in between. Okay, so fixed point is in between. Load means pathar. Okay, pathar is inside, and the person, this boy is giving some effort. The effort is in side. Okay, so when effort is inside, load is inside, and fulcrum. Fulcrum means fixed point is in between. Then it is known as first class lever.
but you can do it easily with help of a stick, which which is a first-class lever in this case. In first-class lever, fulcrum is at center. It is located anywhere between the load and effort. Crowbars and scissors are the example of first-class
First class levers. Okay, these all are the examples of.
scissors. Fulcrum is at the center. It is fixed and effort is to put from the back and load is from front.
Okay.
Second-class lever. It seems these children are enjoying the ride on this wheelbarrow. Their father is using a second-class lever to carry them.
Here is a second class lever.
Second-class lever, effort is on one side, the fulcrum at the other side, and load at the center.
Okay, so effort inside, low fulcrum inside,
Or a
and
bottle opener at the other side, and load at the center.
so effort is inside, fulcrum is inside, and load is in between. Okay, so when load is in between, fulcrum in effort is inside is called known as second class lever. So now examples:
A wheelbarrow,
wheelbarrow,
nutcracker,
nutcracker,
or a bottle opener
and bottle openers are the
examples
second class of
second-class lever.
lever.
Third-class lever.
Now third class lever.
Many people enjoy fishing. For this, they use a fishing rod, which is a third-class lever. In case of fishing rod, effort is in the center.
Effort is in
Load
center.
is on
Load
one
is in
side,
side.
and fulcrum
Fulcrum
at
is in
another
between
end.
side.
This type of lever is called the third-class
So
lever.
this type of lever is known as third class lever.
Fishing rod,
These all are the examples
stapler
of
are the examples
third class
of
lever.
third-class levers. Screws.
Now screws.
Screw is also a simple machine. It looks like a nail. A nail with grooves. A screw is an inclined plane wrapped around a shaft. It takes less force to turn a screw because a screw moves a longer distance. A screw, a corkscrew, and a jar lid are the examples.
Okay, these all are
A
screws.
nail comes out easily, but a screw doesn't.
Okay, so जब वो होते nail can
Screw and a jar lid are the examples. A nail comes
nail यानी कि खिली रहती है वो जल्दी आ जाती है but the screw doesn't comes out easily. Okay, so it is very hard to remove the screw. You can remove the nail easily, khilli, but it is very hard to remove the nail.
out easily, but a screw doesn't. We can hang up the loads on the screws on the walls.
We can hang the
Close
load.
the jar tight with the help of screws.
Okay, so this is screw
The
only.
screw in a jack moves and takes the
This
car
is
up.
jack. Okay, car jack. Car jack is also a type of screw which lift the car. This is car jack. Okay, जो रेड वाला है ना इसको car jack बोलते हैं.
A simple screw can lift a car. That is the reason it is called a simple machine. Wedges.
Now wedge.
A wedge is a two inclined planes together used to raise an object or split an object.
Now
Knife, axe head,
these all are the
screwdriver,
examples of
chisel
wedges.
are few examples of wedges. Match the simple machine in column A with its respective
Now we have to match this. Wheel with wheel and axle. Where is wheel and axle? The third part. Okay, where is the lever?
Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Work is result of force moving an object. Lifting something heavy is hard work. Machines that have few or no moving parts are called simple machines.
Machines having few or no moving parts.
Types of simple machines. They are inclined plane, wheel and axle, pulley, lever, wedge and screw. An inclined plane is a flat surface that is higher at one end. It makes the work easy. In wheel and axle, a wheel turns on a post to help move things quickly and easily. A pulley uses a wheel and a rope to lift the load. A lever is a straight bar that moves on a fixed point. A lever makes it easier to move a load. In first class lever, fulcrum is at center. Effort is at one side and the load is at another side.
Okay, first class lever fulcrum is in
Second class fulcrum is
in between, center. Effort is in one side and load is in another side. Okay, it is known as first class lever.
center. Effort is at one side and the load is at another side. In the second class lever,
With the second class
effort
lever,
on one
effort
side,
on one
the
side,
fulcrum
fulcrum
at
on another side,
and
load
at
at the center.
In third class lever,
In third class
effort
lever,
is between
effort is
and
between
the fulcrum.
the load and the fulcrum.
screw
Okay, so
is
effort
an
is in
inclined
between
plane
and load in front is
around the shaft.
side. The screw is
Inclined
inclined plane
planes
wrapped around
together
the
forming
shaft.
a sharp edge.
Two inclined planes together forming the sharp edge. Now we will see one more videos regarding to the pulleys, wheel and lever. Okay, some more simple machines. Same thing but with different video.
What is a pulley?
What is a pulley?
Sometimes it is not easy to lift heavy objects with only human force. This problem can be fixed with the help of a simple machine like a pulley.
This is simple machine pulley, which is helping
What is a
to
pulley?
lift the weight.
A basic pulley comprises of a wheel on a fixed axle with a groove along the edges to guide a rope or a cable. The load is the weight of an object, and effort the amount of force required to lift or move this object. When you put two or more wheels together and run a rope around them, you have created a great lifting machine.
This is
As you add more pulleys, you increase your mechanical advantage and it becomes very easy to lift the same load.
when there is more pulley, it is very easy
Trade-off
to
is
lift
that
the
as you
heavy
increase the
object.
number of pulleys, you require a greater amount of rope to achieve the same
When
result.
there is only one pulley, you need a small rope. Okay, but when there is more than one pulley, you need a longer rope, and it will be easy for you to lift the weight.
Hence, by decreasing the effort needed to lift the load, you have to apply the force for a longer period
Now,
of
when
time.
there is, as I told you, if there is a more pulley, the load will be easy. Okay, there our effort will be less, and load is very easy to lift. Okay, so when there is more pulley, it's easy to work.
The wheel and axle.
Now wheel and
You
axle.
have to move a real heavy load.
When you need to move the heavy load, it is very hard. It is
This is
to
because
push
of
it because
force
friction.
resisting the motion of the object on the ground. And gravitational force that pulls the
Because of
object
gravitational and
around.
friction, it is very hard.
The wheel
Okay,
and axle
to lift
solves
the
this
job.
problem in a jiffy.
But when you apply a small wheel in near the
Gravitational force
inside the heavy load, what will happen?
the wheel
It is
and
very
axle
easy,
solves this problem in a jiffy.
and you get lift the.
In this simple machine, a wheel is locked to a central axle and they rotate each other when a force is applied on either one of them. When we place a heavy load on the axle and push it, the rolling of the wheels reduces the friction to a large extent. However, the frictional force does not depend on the surface area of the object. The friction depends on its mass and what material it is made of. When there is less friction, it takes less force to move something. The effort needed to overcome the resistance acting upon the axle is relatively small.
Now the effort needed to overcome the resistance and active upon the axle is relatively
We see the wheel
small.
and axle
Okay, as
setup
compared
in
to
many of our day-to-day activities.
basically in Excel in this many
Places. These all are the examples of
the axle.
wheel and axle.
In reverse, a short, powerful force at the axle will move the wheel's edge at a greater distance.
Okay, here are the more examples.
What is a lever? The lever is one of the most basic forms of a machine. They help us lift loads with lesser effort. Even though this looks simple, there are so many things going on in order to lift the object easily. A lever can be described as a long, rigid body with a fulcrum along its length.
Now
The
fulcrum
object
is in
you're
between,
lifting,
okay?
fulcrum, point at which the lever pivots, effort, the force applied to make the object move. We use levers in so many of our day-to-day activities.
We are using
They are
levers in
classified
many
into three categories depending
in
on
our
the
day-to-day
relative
life.
position
Many
of the
times
load,
in our
fulcrum,
day-to-day
and
life
force.
we are using this
The
lever.
first-class lever, where
Now
the
first
pivot
class
is in
lever.
between the effort and the load.
Here.
The second-class lever, where the load is between the fulcrum. Use levers in so many of our day-to-day activities.
Okay, so these all are the examples of first class lever.
They are classified into three categories depending on the relative position of the load, fulcrum, and force. The first class lever, where the
First class lever where the fulcrum is in between. Okay, here is a fixed point. Fixed point is in between and load and effort is inside. Is known as first class lever. These all are the examples.
effort and the load. The second class lever,
Second
where the
class
load
lever.
is between the fulcrum and the effort.
So fulcrum is in between, fulcrum is inside, load is in between and effort is inside. Is known as second class lever. This is the example the boy is lifting the wheelbarrow. This is the example of this is the example of second class lever.
The third
Third
class
class
lever,
lever.
where the effort is between
Where the effort is in between. Okay, fulcrum is inside and load is inside. So fulcrum and load is inside and effort is in between. Here you can see a boy is fishing. Okay, so where load is here in the side and fulcrum is inside, and the effort he is pressing the stick in between. Okay, so effort is in between. So this is the example of third class lever.
the fulcrum and the load.
Now incline plane. These all are the simple machines. One of them is incline plane. This is incline plane. Okay. यहाँ से ऊपर चढ़ाना होता है जो चीज़ को इजी रहता है. सो प्लेन सरफेस में थोड़ा एंगल देते हैं, उसको क्या बोलते हैं? इंक्लाइन प्लेन. ऐसे चढ़ाना, देखो एक ऑब्जेक्ट है, ऐसे उठा के चढ़ाना इज वेरी हार्ड. ओके, बट यहाँ पे इंक्लाइन प्लेन रख ले तो कितना इजी रहेगा. So when it's inclined place, less force is needed.
What is a screw?
Now what is a
Is
screw?
one of the most commonly used mechanical devices in the world. It is a machine that converts rotational motion into linear motion. A screw has a long and thin metal shaft with threads spiraling along its length. It also has a turning head with a groove where a screwdriver can be used to rotate it. The strength of a screw's hole depends on the width of the threads and the distance between them. The closer and wider the threads, the stronger the hole will be.
ओके, सो स्ट्रॉन्गर जितना वो इन द राउंड जितने रहेंगे ज़्यादा उतना वो स्ट्रॉन्ग रहेगा.
threads require more rotations to attach the screw, and wider threads require more force in the rotations. The mechanical advantage of the screw increases when the angle of the spiral increases. The screw has become an integral part of the mechanical age. It can be used to hold things together.
Now it is also used to hold.
Lift heavy loads.
Okay. And car jacks, as I told you, that car jack is also an example of screw. And drill gun is also an example of screw.
What is a wedge?
Now wedge. What is wedge?
The wedge is the active plane of the inclined plane and one of the 6 classical simple machines. Unlike an inclined plane, which is stationary, a wedge does useful work by moving. A wedge is made up of 2 inclined planes. These planes meet and form a sharp edge. For a wedge, the effort force is applied to the vertical edge of the wedge. We often see a wedge being used for many things, like
Okay, these are the examples of wedges. We are using many different type of wedges to lift or to make an object. We need wedges.
or to hold an object in place and avoid it from moving.
Okay, so there is also
The
needed
force
wedge.
yielded from the wedge is inversely proportional to the inclined plane. That means if the inclined angle is small, the wedge yields a larger force
Narrow wedge
and may do
needs
the job
more
faster
force
than
to
the
make.
wedge
Okay.
with a wider angle.
And there is small angle over there.
लोग ये भी कहते थे 1 एकड़ में 50,000 मैंने कमाया है.
So now we have finished here this lecture. Okay, so we need to